Okay, so today I have got an advent video. Last year I did two. I did one for like the man in your life, males, men, whatever, and I also did one for my mum. So obviously any women that you wanted to buy for, obviously you could get any of the gifts for anyone, just want to say that. But for me, I had two different ones. I had my boyfriend and I had my mum, but this year it's just me and Ben doing one. So this will be basically an advent of what I got for him, but again, you can kind of get these gifts for anyone. But yeah, if you want to see what I got this year, then keep on watching. Okay, so I first of all started by laying everything out, which you can kind of see most things in this bit, in this little shot. And then I picked two different wrapping papers. So I've just got this brown paper, which isn't actually a wrapping paper, I don't think. I feel like it's literally just like brown paper that I bought in Tesco. So it is a little bit see-through, so I was kind of a little bit selective what I used the brown paper for. But yeah, I basically just laid everything out so that I could like decide what numbers I wanted to do, and then I just wrapped them all in order of like what days they were. And these tags I got from, I don't actually know how you say it. I want to say it's pronounced Australian green, but that sounds very wrong, and I'm almost certain that it is, and yeah, probably don't listen to that. But yeah, it's very like cute, sort of like Scandinavian store, I want to say. Like it gives like Scandinavian vibes. But yeah, it's a very cute store, and I saw those little labels in there. The only thing with them is like last year I used number stickers, so all I had to do was literally just peel the sticker off and put it on the present. But these ones are like, they have to be tied on. Obviously I could just get some sellotape and just tape it on, but then I felt like when I then put everything in the bag, then it's potentially just all gonna like fall out. Like all the tags are just gonna fall off, and then yeah, it wouldn't really have much of an order. So yeah, I basically decided that they all needed to be tied on, and this string that I have, it's like twine with like gold ribbon through it, and then I got another one which was green, and that was from the same place that I bought the tags. So I basically just wrapped everything exactly the same, like, but alternated between this like actual Christmas paper and the brown paper. I just thought this would kind of match the sack that I'm putting it in like the best. I know the sack is like red, but you can't really go wrong with like brown, and obviously there's like red berries and stuff on that wrapping paper. So yeah, I decided that that was the best wrapping paper to use, the best string to use, and the cutest tags to use. Obviously I didn't really want to use like really bright paper or really like random paper or whatever, because the tags are all really neutral. So I kind of wanted to keep with like the neutral vibe, the neutral theme. So yeah, I just, like I said, just alternated the wrapping paper and then alternated the ribbons as well. So the gold ribbon was on the brown paper, and then the green ribbon was on the patterned paper. You probably don't even really care, but I just like to know the details, so I thought I would share these details as well. So in terms of the actual like stuff that I bought, we gave each other a price limit of £50. I went over last year as well, but I went over, I think I ended up doing about 80. I'm not very good at sticking to a budget, but to be fair, I managed to get halfway through and I'd only done about £23, and I think I had 12 days done, and I had only spent £23. But then I realised that I'd actually left it a little bit too late to actually go and look in a bunch of different shops and or be able to like order anything or do anything like that. So I ended up spending a little bit more because of that, basically. Like for example, those Lego set, the one that I'm wrapping now, and then there's another one there as well, they are like the battle packs. He sort of will have like as many of those as possible, because he's trying to like build a scene up, and the battle packs are a really good way to like build into those scenes. And I know he's not got any of these yet, so I thought I'd get him 2, but well, to begin with I only bought him 1 because they originally were £25, and I bought it from Sainsbury's, I want to say, at £25, and then I went into Morrison's and saw that it was on offer, and I was like, oh okay, well I'll go and buy 1 then, because it said on the label that it was like £13. So oh, I'll go buy 1 then, and then I'll return the Sainsbury's one like the following day. But when it scanned through, it actually scanned through at like £7 or £8, so I was like, okay, I'll go buy another 1 then. So I thought I might as well buy 2 for less than the price of what 1 should have been, so obviously that pushed the price up a little bit. Yeah, I wanted to get some like decent things, as well as, you know, like the chocolate and sweet packets and whatever. I also, these little ones here were in a set of 3. They're little Ted Baker, like almost tester, like aftershave bottles. Like they are tiny, as you can see. But I bought the whole, I bought like the box of 3 on the 3 for 2 gift sets in Boots. I bought another gift set for someone else, and then I bought another gift set which you can kind of see there next to the Green Day tin, next to like the little chocolate Santa. They were Champneys, I think that's how you pronounce that, I have no idea. But it was a 3-pack shower gel set. So again, I did the same thing. I got those and then split them, so obviously 2 presents then basically become 6. So that's like a way that I do that, kind of, because, you know, shower gel you can never go wrong with. And yeah, I just think like if I can buy it in a set and split it, I will, because it's obviously going to make it cheaper. But yeah, there obviously were some more expensive gifts this time. The grind coffee that you can see at the front there was technically free, but I bought it with a Green Day tin. It was like a limited edition tin. I bought one for myself and I bought one for him, and I think they were like £13 each. But obviously you get the tin and you get the coffee, so I ended up basically splitting them, which is probably actually a little bit annoying, because obviously one day he's going to get the tin and then the following day he's going to get the coffee. But yeah, it is what it is. And you can see on the right hand side there I got a Star Wars mug, and it basically changes when it gets warm. So when you put like hot liquid in it, you can then see all of the blades of the lightsabers lit up, whereas when it's cold, I'm pretty sure you can just see the hilts. So yeah, I got that, and I think if I remember correctly, I put them so that like one day he gets the tin, the following day he gets the coffee, and then the following day he gets the mug, so it's kind of like all 3 kind of in one. And then yeah, I bought some games as well, because we like having little games nights. We do it with his mum usually. We have little game nights, so I thought we could get some and add some games to it. This one that I'm wrapping up now is just like a little charades game. And then trying to think what else I got. I think I got like a song quiz or something like that. I don't think I've wrapped it yet though. And then I got him these biscuits because he was telling me about these biscuits as if like I'd never heard of them. He'd never heard of them before, and then he worked away in Bristol. I think that's when he first saw them. He worked away and found them and was like obsessed with them. But when I worked in a cafe, we had them, and yeah, I knew what they were and I used to have them all the time. So yeah, I decided to buy him a box. They're just like a selection box, so you can obviously just try them and see which ones you like. So yeah, I bought him a big box of those. They were on offer in Boots actually. They should have been like £8 or £9 I think, which I think is ridiculous for a box of biscuits. But
they were reduced. I think they were down to like £5 or something, which is still quite a lot, but I thought it's like, I'm not just buying them because he likes biscuits. If I was just buying them because he liked biscuits, I would have bought him cheaper normal biscuits, but obviously I bought them because he went on about them for ages. And yeah, you can see here, this is what I meant. Obviously I wrapped the tin up and then wrapped the coffee up afterwards. So yeah, he is basically gonna have to like wait 3 days. Sorry, I started to lose my voice then. But yeah, like I was saying, he's gonna have to wait like 3 days to be able to have a cup of coffee. Obviously he doesn't have to, but you know, like in terms of this advent calendar, if he had no other mugs in the world, he would have to wait 3 days to have a cup of coffee. But yeah, I just didn't really know like how else to split it up. Like I didn't want him just to have some like random coffee on one day, so I kind of put all three like together as if they kind of come together. So yeah, that's kind of the reason for that one. I bought him a couple of tree decorations. As you can see, one of them has been wrapped up already and the other one is still laying down there. It's like a little gingerbread cookie with a rolling pin. We have some little like gingerbread cookies on our tree already that we bought last year. We both love them, and I just saw them in the range and I think they were like £2.50 each possibly, or like £2.49 or whatever. But I just knew that he would love them, so I got 2 of them as well, because I think they're just cute little gifts. And obviously every time you put them on the tree, like every year that comes around, you think, oh, I got that in my advent calendar, whatever. I just thought it would be cute. But I did end up actually writing on the tags of those that they were fragile, because I know what he's like. He'll probably end up pulling everything out of the bag and then they'll end up at the bottom and end up broken by the time he opens them, which I really don't want to happen because they're so cute. Like obviously you can see that one there. I think they're so cute. But yeah, I did have a little bit of like a tactic for what days what things I put on what day. Like I checked to see if it was a weekend or not, and if it was a weekend it was like something that we could both enjoy, then I put it on a weekend. Like the first one was the Tony's chocolate. I did that on the 1st obviously, and the 1st was a Sunday, so we could both enjoy those together. So I was a little bit like tactical, a little bit sneaky with how I sort of put them together. But yeah, towards the end I was kind of just like wrapping up whatever I had left. I didn't really have too much of a organisational system at this point. I was just kind of going for it. I knew that I wanted to keep one of those Lego sets like for the 24th, because I think I did one on the 7th and then another one on the 24th, so they're at least spread out a little bit. But yeah, I was actually really proud of this wrapping, even though it took me probably an hour and a half to 2 hours to do all of this. I thought in the end they actually look great, and yeah, I'm really pleased with them, really happy with how they look. I think the string and the tags and everything are so cute. And yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this little bit. So that was what I got him this year. I am just going to show, oh my god, it's so heavy, show this one, which is my one from him. So we did one for each other. Obviously he has the red bag that I used last year. Well, last year I put his advent in a box and I put his main presents in a sack. But anyway, we're going to use these for our advent calendars from now on. So yeah, I'm basically having to show this one because he's got the red one with him, because it's like the 4th of December I think when I'm doing this intro, outro a little bit. So yeah, I only actually have my one. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, because there'll be more Christmas content at some point, probably next week. But yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.